Have you ever heard of a caterpillar that's a master of disguise, a secret agent of the insect world? Well, get ready to meet one of the most cunning creatures you'll ever see. This isn't your average leaf-munching caterpillar. Oh no, this is the Alcon blue, and its story is more like a spy thriller than a nature documentary. Our story begins high up in the wildflowers, where a tiny caterpillar hatches. Its first mission, to get noticed. But not by just anyone. It needs to attract a very specific audience. Myrmica, ants. To do this, it secretes a sweet, sugary liquid called honeydew from a special gland on its back. Think of it as a free, all-you-can-eat buffet for any passing worker ant. The ants can't resist this sweet treat. They swarm the caterpillar, drinking the honeydew. But here's where the real deception begins. This isn't just about providing a snack. This is a carefully orchestrated audition. The caterpillar needs to convince the ants that it's not just a food source, but something far more valuable. As the ants gather, the caterpillar begins its performance. It starts to hunch up, changing its shape. And, incredibly, it starts to make sounds. It mimics the specific distress calls of an ant queen. To the ants, this tiny caterpillar suddenly seems like one of their own, not just any ant, but their queen in trouble. The trick works perfectly. Fooled by the chemical signals and the pitch-perfect mimicry, the worker ants are convinced they've found a lost queen grub. Their instincts kick in. They gently pick up the caterpillar, abandoning their actual duties, and begin a perilous journey back to their nest. Their sole mission now is to carry this imposter to the safety of their underground colony. Once inside the nest, the caterpillar is treated like royalty. It's carried deep into the heart of the colony, to the royal nursery, the most protected chamber of all. The worker ants place it gently among their own precious brood, the ant grubs. They guard it, they clean it, and they protect it from any danger. From the caterpillar's perspective, it's mission accomplished. It successfully infiltrated the fortress. But this undercover agent hasn't gone through all this trouble just for a safe place to sleep. It has a much more sinister motive. The royal treatment was just phase 1. Now, phase 2 begins. The caterpillar, once a seemingly harmless guest, reveals its true nature. It's not a vegetarian. It's a carnivore. Surrounded by a helpless all-you-can-eat buffet of ant grubs, the caterpillar begins to feast. It sheds its disguise as a sweet honeydew provider and becomes a voracious predator. One by one, it devours the ants' young, the future of the entire colony. The very ants that protect it are completely oblivious to the massacre happening right under their noses. They continue to groom and care for the murderer in their midst, still convinced it's one of their own. Over the next 6 months, the caterpillar grows at an astonishing rate. It will increase its size by up to 100 times, all by feeding on the ant larvae. The ant colony, meanwhile, begins to suffer. Their numbers dwindle as their next generation is systematically wiped out. The workers toil endlessly, foraging for food to feed the colony, and their Trojan horse guest, unaware that their efforts are only fueling the predator that is destroying them from within. This is one of the most incredible examples of parasitic behavior in the natural world. The caterpillar has hacked the ants' communication system, using their own language and instincts against them to turn their fortress into its personal dining room. It's a brutal, yet brilliant, survival strategy. After months of feasting and growing fat on its unsuspecting hosts, the caterpillar is ready for its final transformation. It finds a quiet corner of the ravaged ant nest and begins to pupate, forming a chrysalis. Even in this vulnerable state, the ants continue to protect it, still under the illusion that it's a part of their royal family. Weeks later, the transformation is complete. But what emerges from the chrysalis is not an ant. A magnificent large blue butterfly pushes its way out. Its wings are still crumpled and wet, and it must act quickly. The spell is broken. The moment the butterfly emerges, the ants finally realize they've been duped. The chemical scent has changed. This is no ant queen. It's an intruder. Suddenly, the royal guard becomes an angry mob. The ants swarm, attacking the butterfly, trying to bite its wings and legs. It's a frantic race against time. The butterfly must crawl through the dark, winding tunnels of the nest and reach the surface before the ants can overpower it. It scrambles towards the light, with ants clinging to it, a final, desperate battle for survival. At last it breaks through to the open air. Free from the enraged ants, it climbs up a blade of grass. Here, it can finally pump fluid into its wings, unfurling them to reveal their stunning, vibrant blue color. A predator has become a thing of beauty. After a life built on deception and carnage, it is now ready to fly, find a mate, and start the whole incredible, ruthless cycle all over again. This amazing story also has a powerful conservation message. The large blue butterfly actually went extinct in Britain in 1979. Its life cycle is so incredibly complex and depends so perfectly on this one specific species of red ant that even small changes to its habitat can be catastrophic. Scientists had to unravel this entire spy story, piece by piece, to understand what had gone wrong. By studying this unique relationship, conservationists were able to manage the land to help the Myrmica ants thrive. They reintroduced the butterfly, and today, thanks to that hard work, Britain now has the largest concentration of large blue butterflies anywhere in the world. It's a fantastic success story, showing that when we truly understand the intricate connections in nature, we can help bring species back from the brink. So, the next time you see a butterfly fluttering past, remember the story of the large blue. Remember the hidden drama, the secret lives, and the incredible strategies that unfold all around us, often just out of sight. It's a wild world out there, full of spies, imposters, and masters of disguise. Thanks for joining us on this amazing journey into the world of the undercover caterpillar. If you found this as fascinating as I did, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more incredible stories from the natural world, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. See you next time.